There's a lot of people that like Verizon. That's on my plug right now.
I don't know. Hey,
There's a lot of people that
bro, it's 61 degrees in here because I cut the goddamn heat off because I got fat ass living in this goddamn house. The heat is on. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute for it to circulate. Okay.
There's a lot of people that like don't like cold.
It's a lot of people here that don't like heat.
If you want to hurt it,
I gotta. It's more
only one
We found this podcast.
No, we're not doing outside.
We fresh. It's the second degree.
It's gonna get warm.
Dougie fresh.
It's cold as hell. Y'all let it
Dougie fresh. He putting it on us. He called it fat ass and fat ass. They can be fat. That's why I say I'll be fatty too.
No, y'all ain't.
I'll be there.
Y'all look good size.
I'll be
We ain't even getting on good side.
No, y'all. Y'all like y'all.
Need to shut up. Yeah.
Who the biggest determine who's the biggest player term?
It's obviously.
Hey, so everybody that's on Facebook, I need y'all to go to Jackie G Knowledge right now and share it. Log on and share it. Or go to your YouTube page, log on and share it. Everybody that's in this house right now, put the goddamn book down. Put the book down. Everybody that's in this house, put your fucking phones up. Because if your ass is on TikTok while this goddamn show is on, I'll slap the shit out you if you didn't share this motherfucking page.
You said Jackie.
Jackie Chan Knowledge. You see the shirts, it's written all over your face. Okay? Get on, look, okay. Get on your phones and share.
Right.
You ain't gotta be on all the whole time, but you better share this shit with your friends. You better share this shit with 10 motherfuckers. You better share this shit with 10 goddamn people. Everybody in here better share it with 10 people. That makes sense? Do I need to go in my drill sergeant hat?
Drill sergeant. I'm in line mode right now, drill sergeant.
You don't need no 10 people? You don't know 10 people? I'm sorry. You don't like 10 people. I don't know what fuck people like. But it's 10 people that you know need to hear this goddamn story today.
No.
Huh?
Hey,
Everybody tap in.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm
good.
Tap in.
like the black.
Yeah.
Please do. You
TV.
already on it. You on the face. You on face.
Tap in.
There you go.
Tap in to Jackie G. Y'all ain't catching me on the line tonight though. Hello, cut the grass. One day,
Thank you.
Thank you. Brother, y'all see him?
Share it with everybody. Share it. Hey, if you don't have, if you want to go live, go live. If you want to go live on your own face, go live, share it, show it.
Yes, sir. Great. Tap in. Everybody else tap in, man. Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. Ain't nothing but great. Send the 200
So
stars.
just share the page then.
Yeah,
Share the page. Share the Jackie and $10.
They don't need to see everything else that's going on in the crowd. Right.
All you gotta do is just hear the knowledge. You ain't able to hear see everything.
Where you at?
If y'all don't send the 200 stars, you can't.
You know who I'm talking to. Where are you?
right now.
You were supposed to be here.
I know. Why they ain't live?
That's a straight fact.
Supposed to be live right now.
Tap in and just listen to what the greatness is going on to. But
Hold on.
let me tell you something.
Just come back with your questions. Be ready. Because we answering all your questions.
Well, sit down.
I'm not. Am I not?
Come on, kid.
Am I not?
Motherfucking live. See, this is what
I said, what's the name? I'm gonna tell you.
somebody.
You ain't tell me?
Hey, you on my
What's in there?
You on my family. It's on Jackie G Knowledge on Facebook.
What you got? What you got for the I'm not good eyesight. My eyesight ain't that goddamn.
Oh. Who does go to?
Me.
Smoke that shit. Smoke that shit.
You know.
I'm on Facebook. So Jackie G Knowledge on Facebook.
Hey, don't. I asked you a question. I said, where you at?
Who?
I'm
You
saying.
know who I'm talking to.
Hey, everybody that's on, cut your phone on mute, please.
Because Because it's gonna start echoing after a while.
Somebody asked me something.
The tablet for the comments?
Okay, we about to mute the comments.
I'm on
Y'all
it.
still tapping in?
Hey,
Let's go.
this Jackson Jacket getting out. I'm here for the people.
For real.
I'm waiting for Jake to get here. He been running around like a chicken with his head off all day.
All day.
Huh? Huh?
Drinks gin.
Oh, that's fun.
Him? He did for a good bit. Yeah.
Just Jack and Jackson.
No, he doesn't drink that.
Oh, it's just all straight gin.
Yeah.
Gin and others.
Yeah, me, I'm a bourbon whiskey cat. I drink anything dark except cognac.
Mr. Jack.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
here.
swim?
Do I swim?
Do you swim?
I know how to swim.
Do you swim or do you country swim?
No, I know how to swim.
Face in the water.
Yeah,
Face in the water, moving breathing side to side.
yeah, I can do that.
How important do you feel it is for the Black community to learn how to swim?
I know.
It's not necessarily that it's important, but it is culturally for the fact that we were shunned from swimming pools a long time ago, before I was born, before you was born. They used to put chemicals in the swimming pool while we were in there and everything like that. They used to close swimming pools just to keep us from getting into the swimming pool.
Right.
But to break the cultural, I guess, the generational curses, it is great to learn how to swim. It is, absolutely.
It is great for us to swim. So I can appreciate that you said this is great for us to swim.
Yeah.
But do you see a significance, importance in terms of having that equality of both in sports?
About the sports?
Yeah, listen, between like swimming, gymnastics, and other scholastic sports, do you feel like it's important for us to have that representation? Because those are typically not the sports where we are represented as,
Correct.
versus basketball,
Yeah.
football, and again, even in soccer, we have a more representation, but do you feel that those sports were the minority, so we should have that equal representation?
Absolutely. But I also feel like, regardless of equal representation, it's not just the sports fault. It's us as a culture, our fault. We don't put our kids in gymnastics. And when we do, we put them in extremely early. And then they get bored of it by the time they're 15, 16, 17 years old because they don't feel like it's going anywhere. So as a culture, it's more so our fault than it is the sport itself fault. We're not swimming a lot. We're not doing we may do cheerleading in high school or middle school, or because we like to see, or we think it's cute to see our little girl in the cheerleading outfit. But at the same time, if you take it seriously and actually put A, B, C, X, Y, Z into it, they can actually groom and grow to people that are very represented in those sports long term. And instead of just the 1 or 2 here or 3 or 4 there. Absolutely 100%.
As a culture, what do you think that we focus on more for our children and our family?
As a culture,
Yeah.
it's either rap or some kind of professional sport, which is nothing wrong with the professional sport. There's nothing wrong with rap. But at the same time, we can't glorify what they say in their lyrics because that's not their life. Regardless of what people actually want to sit down and believe, they can kiss ass. That's not their life. They didn't get it from the gutter. This is not the old hip hop or the days of old. These are new kids. These kids grew up in the suburbs, right? And they claiming that they came from the streets. Your streets are the suburbs versus there's actually cats out here that grew up from the streets. You know what I'm saying? That actually know it. This is what they live. This is what they do every day. They hear it. They go to sleep to gunshots and sirens. These cats over here don't wake up to it at all. You know what I'm saying? When it really comes down to it. But when I did what you're saying, and I understand, it's our culture. Racism is a thing. Let me go ahead and get this out the way because I know the topic's gonna come up. This part one, but it will. But think about it. Is the racism still now in 2023? Or is it the culture?
I think it's more culture.
Yeah.
So you're saying both?
I think it's equality.
It's equality? In what aspect? I know it just got turned, but still, like, finish that statement, then come back to me.
Ignorance.
Ignorance? Ignorance is only lack of knowledge.
Ignorance is bliss.
As
Hey,
in,
people.
as in Jack didn't know. The definition of ignorance is lack of knowledge.
Goddamn, people's fucking crazy.
So-
right there.
So when they decide to get educated, is it still racism? Or is it culture?
Okay,
That's
so
what
when
indicates our case, please.
Hold on, huh?
it comes back to.
No, say that.
The African American community, when it comes back to aquatics and swimming, we talk about, to the representation. Of
Emotion.
course, we're not being represented, but what are we doing to
Support.
encourage and support?
Is it our fault that we're not being represented, or is it their fault?
Who's there?
I feel like it's our
Are there
fault.
programs available
No,
to
they're not.
support?
Oh, time out. So to backdoor you, to counter you,
What's up?
okay?
Counter?
There's a movie
What?
called Glory,
Let's talk about
I've seen it.
okay? So right now to this day, name me in our neighborhood, motherfuckers that swim.
There's not many.
Okay, so even with baseball, even with soccer, anything outside the norm that gives us the nigga spectrum, basketball, football, track, we're fast, strong, jump high, the norm, right? So outside, we're not smart, so we can't play quarterback. Timeout, that's one. Number two, we can't swim.
Right.
That's a stereotype. So what she's saying is, when she is going down her street,
What programs are available?
what programs are available for somebody to swim? I know in Huntsville, Alabama right now, and we're in Huntsville, Alabama. In Huntsville, Alabama, there's two programs.
Okay.
One of them is Oakwood, and Oakwood don't let you in unless you're a 7-day Adventist.
Okay,
So,
I'll give you that.
Two is Huntsville Athletics. Huntsville Athletics is $50 a month.
But let's call it.
What parent is going to pay $50 a month for their child to begin
Swimming.
to swim?
first of all,
Hey,
we
then
are,
you said-
Ho.
first of all, we are our own advocates.
We are on that.
So why don't you do it why don't y'all do it for y'all people?
If I start, I
Hey,
swear to God,
do it.
I have an Olympic. You know her.
Hmm?
You just met her, right? Your first Olympic
Hmm?
person. I have an Olympic swimmer in my family. You just met her.
You didn't even know it.
She,
That's why you look confused.
everybody in here just met an Olympic swimmer.
Confused right now. What's going on?
Who? I mean today.
Wait, who? Where?
But still,
Cousin.
but still, at this point in our lives,
She's in Houston where there's a bunch of black minority Olympic professional swimmers. They don't have the training. They don't have the opportunity. Why, sis?
because the white people won't let us.
No.
It's not for them to let us in their game.
But I'm sorry, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm not gonna keep blaming. all
It's
these-
not a blame. It's not a blame. It's not a blame. Listen. This is where it comes back to.
You got a question.
This is where it comes back to it. So
But you're right. It is
If-
expensive.
you're complaining that there's nobody in the system in our community to do it. There was somebody, but guess what?
What?
Because they didn't have the support system, they went corporate.
Was and is very different.
They went corporate. Again, I go back to the movie, The Glory. The only reason why Terrence Howard came back to the community because he seen the fucked up shit. He was in corporate,
Right.
but he was Olympic swimmer.
Right.
He was an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah, it's pride.
It's enough to cry. I'm sorry, cry. I'm sorry, cry. All the shit is the
I already
same.
knew where he was at. I was pride with him.
Even Brandon Flowers
Not at
said
all.
there's
Y'all lie.
Can we switch the conversation?
No, right here. She had a question for it. No, you good? Oh, you did.
Don't you bring up the Red Cross, because you know it's a bunch of bullshit. Don't you bring it up.
What's up?
You know what it is. Okay.
Come with it.
Okay.
All right. You say it out now?
What?
I don't know.
Everybody got
You said
their point
it.
of view.
You, okay, so let me tell
No,
you.
you can say it. Court said it.
The reason why I tell you to speak freely the way that I need you to is because the only reason why you don't want to is because you're scared to internally. You don't like cameras, which means same here. You scared. You don't want to speak your, you don't want to speak your shit.
Use me.
So
I'm here.
with Red Cross is a bunch of bullshit.
You got one.
And yes, we
Hey,
hello, with you dropping your shit, hello, we can speak freely because we don't give a damn. Because we love the people.
First Amendment.
Red Cross ain't about the people.
Well, let's bring this.
If you was about the people, your ass would have been in New Orleans, not just in Beverly Hills. Okay? Yeah, you can cancel the people that speak about the freely. You can cancel the people that speak about the truth. You can try to cancel them.
Because you control it.
You can try.
You control it.
But CNN,
Them Muslims, though.
NBC,
NFDSC?
CBS, NFBS, all that bullshit, who that's controlled by?
Them?
Fuck no. It's controlled by us. We just let them control us.
Stop watching.
You stop watching it. You stop putting your money into the bullshit.
Stop watching.
You stop sharing the bullshit. How about this? How about you share this shit? The same way you share that bullshit, the nigga got shot in Detroit. The nigga that got shot in Detroit, guess what the tag is? CNN. You know I'm all about it.
I'm all the way back.
You might not be about it. I'm all about it. That's why we are who we are. He ain't about the nigga word I am. Why? Because I'm Eddie Griffin and he ain't. Nigga, it's an acronym. 9 immigrants. Yeah.
Barney, hold on. Barney.
Who's Barney?
As in Barney Fife?
Barney, yes.
As in one bullet Barney?
Wait.
Stop playing.
Wait.
Go ahead, T-Mac.
Who's Barney? Wait. No. Where we going? Barney. Who's Barney?
I don't know, but we escaped from Barney.
Look, she covered her face.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
She knows the answer.
Okay.
Hollow, cut it up.
Because the only Barney I know is Barney Fife, and if we talk about Barney Fife, it's not a Barney Fife in this room.
Very basic. Come on, wait.
Get this right.
Or that lane.
No, you
That's
did
child
it
molester.
yourself.
Hello. Not a nail child molester up in here. Who's Barney?
Come on, wait.
But
Come on.
Calculate.
No, you about to come on.
Okay.
oh yeah, let's go ahead and open it up and get some trivia, get some fun, get some laughs and everything like that.
You going to the wrong thing.
I'm going to the right thing.
That's the wrong thing.
It's the right thing.
It's gonna be forever.
It is gonna be forever because everybody gotta get to,
Because then we gotta go to music.
and we gotta go to whatever.
No, we gotta play. If you're gonna play from that
But
card,
it's for something they can think about their
I don't know
helmet.
what card it is.
okay. So we've been
let's
debating
not-
this shit for the last day and a half.
Time out. Time out.
You've been asleep.
That's because I've been asleep.
Oh.
Because I'm grown.
It's other people in here. We've been debating this shit for a
I
couple
will
days.
walk off on y'all ass.
Because that one right there and this right here, we debated before they left. Same question.
Right.
So what's your answer?
So what's your answer?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and.
Ask the question.
Right. Right.
Everybody else just listen to the question.
Just listen to the question. Right.
Don't say anything to the question.
Don't say nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
different
and
from what we're about
gentlemen,
to say.
let's
Totally
switch it up. We're gonna switch it up. Like, we gotta have some controversy going on.
There we go.
Y'all too damn serious. You feel me? It's my brother.
Supposed to be stupid ass.
Nah.
Jack now is learn
I'm
something.
about to get you in your marbles. Stupid ass. But listen, phony water. This is for you. You feel me? Which male female duet song would you consider the best? Right?
No, that's
My boo.
My boo ain't on this one, so I should calm down. All right, calm down. So listen.
No.
Pay attention. We got this.
Yeah.
It's A, B, or C. You got the questions right there.
Russ, thank you, sir.
Ah.
Both y'all.
Hey, we got the rest for a reason. Time out, okay? Which male, female duet song would you consider to be the best? We had the first one at RL and was it Tamia, right?
No, Deborah Cox.
No, Deborah Cox. Sorry, we can't be friends. Well, shit, they both pretty as hell. Like shit. So don't judge me. Love me. Hello. But they're not in the media. They're in the media. You know where I'm going with that shit.
RL,
Deborah Cox, we can't be friends.
can't be friends.
Right?
Okay.
So then we're gonna go with Avant.
Russell,
Russell.
explain to her the question. Why? He called you. We saying it.
You doing it?
That boy Helmet Box got this stuff.
And I think she's about to hear it from you. She's gonna hear it again. She's gonna say, "What was it again?"
Well, what the again? Right.
Play.
My first love with Avant and Kiki Wyatt.
We did this last night.
Yes, indeed. We're doing an overall now. We on live. Come on now, don't make that face.
Second
Second one.
Let's go, y'all.
And then the third one.
No, say the second one again.
Okay, the second one, My First Love
My first love.
with
Avant
Avant and
versus
Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt.
You already know.
Kiki Wyatt.
And the third one, See, Spend My Life With You, Eric Benet,
Featuring to me.
featuring Tamia.
Hey, what
You know what I'm
is
saying?
what song would y'all consider y'all favorite?
Y'all favorite.
Now we're about to go. What in your comments? Go with your comments.
Go in the comments and go ahead and
We're about
post
to
it. Right?
ask the room.
In the real life room right here, we need you guys to go ahead and vote. We're gonna need you to go ahead and vote.
Vote.
We got the vote right
Vote
here.
system right over
The
there.
tally sheet
Y'all
right
can
here.
say what you think it is.
You can say what you think it is. That's cute and everything. But come write it down. You feel me?
Go.
Come write it down.
Vote.
Come write it down, brother. Come write it down.
Say something. I wanna hear it. I wanna hear it.
Is this a debate or is this a right or wrong answer?
It's a debate.
This is the way.
Debate. 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 No, just yeah.
And you want to go into detail. And I love the way you ask it.
I don't want to get beat up. I'm coming.
I ain't trying to cut you off. Let me explain if I gotta explain.
What's up?
That's the answer.
Please explain your view.
So, bruh pick.
I'm going with RL and Deborah Cox.
Yeah.
Thank you. We can't be friends.
So we only did that because
I'm going for them.
So
That's my jump off.
I'm
That ain't my favorite song, but
I'm in the dilemma still. I'm still in the dilemma. So me personally, I've already annexed spend the rest of my life. Like Eric Benet's cool. He cool. Look, this nigga.
Hell yeah. I just
Eric
Benet.
Benet. Listen. The only reason why y'all picking the first one is because right off the song, y'all think about it. But once y'all watch the Avant and then you see and listen to Kiki's voice, it's like,
Kiki carries bumps now. I'm sorry. Kiki.
no.
He's with me. He already.
Yo, you already voted.
Jones ain't stupid.
Oh, you already voted.
Jones ain't.
Deborah Cox. So let me ask you this, Sean. Separate conversation.
They
Deborah or Kiki?
Ooh.
Between both. Not. No, I ain't talking about albums. I ain't talking about albums. I ain't talking about vocals alone.
You got to let him get it first.
He already done it. He already done it.
But everybody else can hear me.
Have I done it?
Or American.
Okay.
I
That
would
would
say.
You would Deborah.
I ain't listening to Kiki.
But Kiki can carry, but Kiki,
That's
you
him?
can switch from Canadian
Oh, yeah,
to
absolutely.
American.
I'm not saying that at all. Whatsoever.
As you speak,
Yes, he can.
It's American.
No, I'm not saying that.
the board. Before you go to that discussion.
You hold. Hey, don't you say? Hey, listen. I understand you're an eavesdropper. That's the eavesdropper right there. I found it.
Before you guys.
Oh, she's the eavesdropper because she's gonna explode. She's gonna explode everything before everybody else gets to talking.
Right.
So I need you to come down. Don't say the things that you hear. I need you to hold to yourself until the conversation becomes
But still,
outside.
but still write down their answer over here though.
I ain't wrote it down yet.
No, I'm
They,
talking about them.
yeah, they,
Write down their answers
Right.
and they can explain whatever they want.
you could sit on that after I finished talking to her.
I mean, that should have been already.
See why you put it back?
You cut me off.
No, you could.
I was explaining the instructions
You don't need to. Why we need instructions?
so they know what the fuck going on.
Right. Hey,
Right? You would know what's going on. Oh, okay. Me either. Never do.
bro, it's more for you. It's less for you to hold in for that one. The secret explode, and then it's a whole different argument.
Right. 'Cause
We
you
don't
talking
need
about
that. Yeah, yours.
right.
Bring the shit down. We cool. That one right there, she gonna start a whole another argument.
She don't swim. I ain't on swim.
She gonna start a whole. See what I'm saying? She is trying to hold it in.
She don't swim in. She don't swim in the black argument.
That's why I need you to calm down.
I'm so. By the way, we don't.
We are everywhere.
That's the,
That's all right.
That's what I would have rather.
Okay, anybody else got a question?
Does anybody else have a?
Anybody else have a question?
See, brought this fucking question into the situation. I have a question. I got a question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You can't get loud. Talk out loud. You're not talking loud.
Well,
Anticipate the right way.
You gotta say it out loud.
wait on that.
But that's.
You want us to get canceled, like right now?
Yeah, you want to get canceled right now. That's what.
And that's the thing, so we can cancel.
No. We gotta, can we build up though?
Let's do this.
Okay?
If you got that, you have remember,
Kanye got his deal before he built up to his
I'm trying to figure out where they are.
status.
So,
They made him a billionaire. White people made him a billionaire before.
hot chips, hot Fritos, hot Doritos, hot whatever, hot Funyuns,
Hey,
hot fries, the handicaps, handicap hot fries.
can't go to
Now,
a
this bacon
exact.
cheddar cheese
You know what I'm
doing.
saying?
Yeah, I promise them.
So, hey, I got a question. And this was a question that was brought to us. Y'all shut the fuck up for a second. All right? Everybody in this room has been through this situation. That's why I want y'all to shut the fuck up and listen. The question was brought to us. Okay? So, the question is, thank you. Would y'all, and when would y'all, first question is, would y'all, would you cross the friendship boundary? Because we have a friend that has a friend that wants to cross the friendship boundary, the friend zone.
You want to not friend?
He want to come out the friend zone, or she wants to come out the friend zone. And she, shut the fuck up, listen, goddamn. Damn, can we explain it to the audience? I know you goddamn, y'all friends, y'all know what the fuck. Goddamn, shut the fuck up. Man, shit, that's why we don't do live audience right here.
Let's have it.
All right, so
Let's have it.
if you as a friend, you want to be out of that friend zone, you know that you are that perfect person for outside the friend zone. How do you have that conversation, or vice versa? We're gonna get to that in just a minute. Motherfucking simple. You simple. Or how do you, with somebody in your friend zone, have the conversation with that person in the friend zone that think they just friends?
They have to be had it a million times.
I've had that.
So first off, you, sir, how in the hell you gonna say open up? You gonna say tell them, right? So the person that you telling don't receive it. What's your response?
They received it.
No, they don't know. You are a friend, nigga. You crossed the boundary. and you just said, I like you and I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
So if
And you think it's gonna be cool by you just open your mouth.
if you're a friend and so what you're saying is
Either way,
you're a friend, you don't know.
somebody go into your DM, your best friend for 5 years, at least 3 years. You know this motherfucker at least 3 years. They know your ins and outs. You know their ins and outs. They know that they are the perfect person for you. You don't feel that way and you keep them in their friend zone. When they come to you about the conversation about being one, your response is,
Brian, you're on that shit.
See all that?
I don't want it, that's different.
That's what I just said, right? See, when you open your mouth with Jones, that's what I'm trying to, when you open your mouth to the zone and you don't listen to the question.
Don't tell them this.
Not yet.
They have no idea. They don't need to know who here.
Oh, my bad.
They
They
don't need
don't know the fuck Jones is.
Oh, you just made it shut
Everybody last name Jones.
down.
Everybody last name Jones.
Jones and Jones.
And then if you and Jones are friends, see what I'm saying? Yeah, look. If her and Jones are friends, now there's 3 Joneses in here. It's 3 Joneses. It's you Jones, he Jones.
They know who I am.
Shut, nigga, you just fucked all that up. See, you just fucked it up by talking. Nigga, same way he did.
He about to give you his answer.
He know that.
Go ahead.
Figure it out.
Oh, time out. I keep that. I want his first.
What's your royalty?
Yeah, you do.
What's your royalty? Bring your royalty.
Bro, you don't stop. No. Hold that thought. Stop lying.
Royalty.
Stop lying. First off, don't lie. See, first of all, you're in the house. See, now I'm in control. Stop that. Stop. You normally you're in
I'm
control.
trying to get
I know. I'm saying normally you always in control. Because you love me so. Shut up. Come in. No. I need you to answer yourself first.
Take too long and ask.
No, it is. That's why we're here. We got plenty of time.
The simple answer is you would know. That's the simple answer. You would know.
I gotta answer.
If you're best friends with somebody and y'all feeling each other, you would know.
See, this is why I want you to say that. Now, go, bro.
what I'm saying with him is
I mean, you would know. The
if you-
chemistry would be there. You would know.
right, the chemistry would be there. But if that person is not accepting of said chemistry, then you move on.
It's
You don't let that hold you back
No,
and try to force a person into being in a relationship with them. But you spoke early. It's been a lot.
You've already nipped it in the bud from the beginning. That's what I was going with. You already said fuck all that shit without even having a conversation.
Have raised your hand.
I'm saying with me
Situation, what happened?
I see where you're going with it.
It depends if you come
now.
What? No.
You would know.
No.
You would know.
But I know
But you know.
if like
And how long of a conversation?
Yeah, if you know that Trish is feeling you, it's been a minute, you know.
do you?
No, you don't. Alicia and everybody else.
Best friend, I guarantee
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Hey, brother. Hey.
Oh, brother coming up.
Come on.
You got
Stay
something.
in your lane, keep your hands to yourself, and let time sort it out.
It is.
Time
Why?
not to tell
No.
you what
Come on. Come on, Trish. Come on.
So somebody has crossed a level of intimacy in this relationship, right? And so the other person might not know that they have crossed that level, but you have to be able to say, that's a level I'm not comfortable with. And we're too uncomfortable to say that we're uncomfortable, right? That we just go with it.
You ain't got another place in your hand, but you got knuckles.
No, she's absolutely right.
I'm a silent approval, and then, then
It's that,
you're there.
hey,
There's no such thing as silent approval.
Oh, it is though.
Is it?
Yeah, no response.
No responsibility. So if I, hold on, come on. He just said no responsibility. So if I walk up to a female and I give her a,
Called rape.
you know what it is? You know what it is.
Hello? If you don't say yes,
That's a narrative though, in my
I don't give a damn what your face says.
this is my chair. I'm
You
about to
said
wait.
no
Right here.
response.
Come here.
is a response.
Come here.
So,
Come here.
first
Come here.
response was,
Yeah. Thumbs up.
I give you the right eye. Down it up.
Sit down.
Now you have a, I don't want none of that.
Sit down.
No, your first response was my response.
I can hear you. Please.
Okay, so my question is, so what if you go past that boundary? What if you try it out and it doesn't work? How do you navigate that friendship?
You can.
No, time out. Yes, you can. 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 Russell.
Brother Russell got it.
I didn't even name the names. Jones. Brother Jones. Brother Jones. I'm sorry. Brother Jones. Everybody comment was correct.
I'm not.
But hey, it's Brother Jones and Sweet Jones for the rest of the night. Brother Jones and Sister Jones.
He's trying to speak.
I'm like here.
Speak your piece. Get it out.
Go ahead.
Speak your piece, but you gotta let time sort it out.
That takes too long.
Because
Go
one
ahead,
thing,
bro.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Because you can't fight time. Time is inevitable.
Time is
Time is like
That's what I'm
Thanos.
saying. You can't-
I am inevitable. There's nothing you do about time. But in your response to it, if I came to you, we've been friends for 10 years. And absolutely, I tiptoe across that line, right?
Mhm.
And you say, you're who you are,
Wait a minute.
but you're not who you want to be. Hold on, because I want to be the person that makes you happy for eternity.
But I ain't this guy.
But I can't be that guy because you won't let me. So who is it? It's for me
Who fault
to
is
step back and let your eternity happen to you,
and just
or is it you to accept me and let me be your eternity?
Are we
And we
still
go
on the same narrative? Are we still best friends?
We were best.
We were
We are
best
best friends.
But see,
I
because
can't speak for everyone
Because
else,
there-
but for me,
the narrative
I
changes.
should know your character.
Right,
I should
but-
know who you are.
But see, but with that, the narrative changes when we cross the line.
Okay, so that was my question.
It's not-
Hold on.
We didn't cross the line.
No, that's
We
my
didn't cross the
question.
line.
I crossed.
Either he or she crossed the line.
My question was, when we both decide that we're going to try something different
Okay.
and cross the line and it does not work.
Can you go back to first?
Can you go
Yes,
back to
how
first?
do you
And
navigate?
you can.
One.
That's easy.
Hold on. No, it's not.
Yes, the fuck it is.
It's either you go all the way over the Democrats, stop.
If the pussy ain't good,
Hold up.
it's easy to go back to friends.
Like,
Because why? Why? Because why? Because side notes. It's side notes.
No.
So because if I'm fucking with a female, if she tell me the dick ain't good or it don't feel good in a certain situation or we don't lock tight. See, because you have a side note, motherfucker, in the kitchen, you don't understand the conversation. Now shut the fuck up. Because if we don't have a lot, that's why we can't have a live show.
Right.
If we don't have a connection during sex, right? Or during that intimacy, if I can't come to you, we was already friends before the situation, right?
right,
We've been friends for a minute.
right.
If I've been coming to you intimately about everything else, but now it's your turn. You're in the hot seat because you didn't pleasure me the right way. If I come to you and tell you, nah, this ain't gonna work. Nah, this ain't gonna, this ain't how it is. I'm used to getting ate out like this or sucked like this, or I'm used to getting fucked like this.
No.
Stupid ass. So if your partner, your homeboy, your homegirl, y'all decided to cross paths. Y'all decided to fuck the friendship. This nigga, or this homegirl was in the friend zone. Y'all decided to cross paths, as she said. And this shit didn't work out. You was too little, or she was too dry.
So,
Can we, the conversation afterwards leads to, see how child do?
Bye.
Okay, so
so,
the conversation at the end leads to the child the back door. Because if I tell you you're not the right one for me, I'm the bad guy.
no, you're not.
In their eyes, because even after I explain why, I'm still the bad guy.
I think it's subjective. I
It's
mean,
whose eyes?
if I had a best friend, I've been in this situation before. I'm not complaining. I had a best friend, and we were best friends for years and years and
You're
years.
terrible.
And
So
and
you know.
we crossed that line.
Who else could be?
No,
We crossed that line. It did not work for me.
Okay.
We still respect each other.
Yes.
We still communicate.
Absolutely.
We still hold each other down,
No doubt.
because regardless of the situation, we tried it. It didn't work. Oh well.
But I think maturity plays a part.
It does. That's why I said it's subjective.
That's
Like,
number one.
You're right.
But again, in our culture, what is growth?
I can be your friend after that fact. Cause
it's
I'm grown.
maturity.
I'm way
But
past.
again, you was the 0.01%
No,
out of the age group that we was in.
I can be your friend.
You feel what I'm saying?
If we cross that line, right?
Right.
And you're like, oh,
I have to communicate.
ABC.
Right.
X, Y, you don't make it to Z. You never make the Z
All the time.
as a couple or trying to be a couple. There's too much forcing to be a couple. Because I've been a friend for so long, I'm trying to almost force myself to have a friend zone. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to force myself out of it. So now I'm forcing myself with you.
I'm dying
There's no way.
slowly.
Because if you don't let it happen organically,
No, you don't.
choose to do what?
I know that I'm the best man for you. Your ass, yo ass.
You know what don't mean, you know it.
I think it's
No,
for me, it's not.
I've been your friend. Say it again.
It's a choice.
I've been your friend for forever. I've been in this friend zone, in your DMs, in your text messages. I know your ins and outs of life.
You know everything.
I know everything.
Everything.
And you want to know why you know everything?
Why do I know everything?
Because she was comfortable enough in your friendship and not relationship.
So you can't
Wait, hold on.
So you can't go there next time? Why not though? Why not though?
Because it ain't in the closet, dog.
So why not though? The only thing that's separating from you from having those conversations, because guess what? Because this is my thing. You have those same conversations, not to the extent, but you have those same conversations with 9.5 inches.
Yeah.
Shit,
That part.
y'all niggas. Bro, if I, okay, I'm sorry. Let me rewind that.
Thank
I'm sorry. Let me rewind that. With the person that this motherfucker might have 7 inches.
Oh, shit.
Your last, we talked about this conversation before.
My dick is big
We
to the
talk-
woman that likes me.
There you go.
You hear me?
So if
You
you
like me?
so
My dick is big.
boom.
That's all it is.
Boom. Everybody in here has been in a relationship. Everybody in here can naturally say the person that they have been with the first time was not their 10th. You're still looking, again, that's what I'm saying.
Then
Everybody,
everybody-
you're saying, everybody else, why you say, everybody else laughing because they with you.
But you always.
All right, so guess what?
I always remember that first though.
You can remember, but she might be a fucking 3.
But
The next motherfucking person this is where I'm going with this.
That's why.
This is where I'm going with this.
We
The
can't
first
complain.
person is a 3. The person that comes right behind them is a fucking 4. And you love them
It's still up.
more than a 3
Is it not an upgrade?
because she cooks.
I'm huge on, I'm fat, nigga, like you said.
Okay, but she still leaves toothpaste in a goddamn sink.
But
That
that's
could be
where
changed.
it comes.
That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix compared to cooking.
No, it's not.
It's when
If they leave toothpaste in the sink, they're going to do it for forever.
No, no, no.
First of all,
We should operate
First of
responsibly
all-
to understand that if something doesn't
first
work,
of all,
it's not
you
gonna work.
Okay, so how about this? Let me ask y'all this.
What's that?
Draws, leaving draws in your pants.
Yeah.
You take your pants off.
And you can
Laundry.
Yeah, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you take your line, when you go take a shower, when you take your clothes off, do you take your pants off? Yeah. Do you take your pants off and your underwear off?
don't do that.
Or do you take your pants off and your underwear off at the same time and drop it off in the laundromat?
I'm sure they do.
In the laundry.
Personally,
So-
if I do my own laundry, I can do whatever I want.
If you do
And I
your
do.
own,
And I do.
but if you with a significant
I
other,
don't care, I love them. I fell in love with them. I knew what they did before.
Can
I
Oh,
met them.
no, no, no.
Can we go back? We go
Listen
back.
to her. Do that.
Okay, you left the street, now you're with a
Man,
four.
say that.
Okay, so you know what? When I got But because I am
so this is what you're telling me.
No, that's not.
You have a list of a top 10.
Yes.
Settle for 3.
We're gonna take that.
So because this 4 is a little bit better.
Let's
You
go.
gonna leave this 3 and go to a 4.
What will you accept?
And then you're gonna leave this 4 and go to a 5. So you're eventually up. So why would you not be by your goddamn self? And find a kid. Why would you not? No. Why would you not be by yourself and find a kid? So how do you tell people to be understanding of themselves?
Bingo.
You need to learn how to be by yourself in order to be with someone else.
Oh,
you have to learn how to be by yourself.
That's a fact. No,
Say that loud.
then she's had to
In
speak.
order to be with someone else, you gotta learn how to be by yourself. How do you know what you like or what you want that person to do for you if you don't know how to do for yourself?
Okay, you're being said, and hold on.
My opinion on that is
Thank you.
a woman
Thank you,
that
Joe.
has everything together, a great job, a good career, got her kids,
No
that's
one
the
has
house, that's
everything.
everything.
Yes, they
She's
do.
not going to get with
Yes, they do.
somebody that's
Mhm.
less than
Yes, they
what
do.
she sets the
Cause you
bar
thought the
at.
same goddamn
She'll
way.
refuse to go lower there, even if she's in love.
Thank you.
She's got her mind straight. I've seen it happen. I'm watching it happen right now with somebody. And she's like, I may love this person, but you know what? I love me more.
Mm.
And I am going to make sure that that's
Hurt,
what
the
I
hit,
get.
didn't it?
And it took a lot of maturity for her to get there. It took
Yeah.
a lot of growth and it took a lot of pain for her to get there. But now that she's there, she's not sacrificing shit.
But all women ain't like that.
True, and I agree.
Not the majority.
No, the majority.
Listen. You are
No.
part of the bank system.
Thank you. Go ahead.
You went from the bank system, which is running to the bank,
Hey, man.
and putting all your money in there. From now, you're understanding why the bank system is so fucked up. So what you speak of, I understand, sis. I was combating this motherfucker all the time. Because he understood what was going on. And I always combated him. But you are the same spot. So if you could back him,
I'm trying.
if you could back her about what she's saying,
I'll do
it's
it.
because
Ain't no problem with me.
she sees you haven't been in that position. I love it. But that's what the world is.
Right here.
What she speaks about, the world, that's what the world is talking about right now.
You good?
It's the 1%. The 1%ers is talking about,
Oh,
I need to put
no.
this and this and this and this. But the 0.5 or the 0.000% is what you talk about.
What?
It's us, the ones they kill.
What you talking coming in 15 passenger van?
The Martin Luther King, Muhammad Ali,
Hey, motherfucker, walked in here.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the short part of it.
Nowhere. Nowhere. Hey, hey, real life, Michelle. No, hey, take that way, please. Respectfully. Disrespect. Yeah, I'm trying to hear what you're saying.
My bad, y'all.
No, you good. There's no issue if you want to go that way. No, I'm trying to hear what you're trying. Anyway, go ahead, bro. We still live. Jackie getting out about this. I gotta hear this.
What I was gonna say was, you know, feelings ain't facts.
Yeah.
And with that, you said what she was talking about knowing yourself. You got to know your why. You got to know. You know, we can say, "Oh yeah, it's our kids, this and that," but first it starts with you. So once you got you straight, there ain't nothing you can't do. From relationships to, you know, generational wealth, all that all once you yourself. So the first and last thing is feelings ain't facts.
Yeah.
Once you got that straight, you move forward. Nothing else gets you away.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I do understand what you're saying, but it's like now, in this world, and how we are, it's only up to you, but most of these women are damaged. Most of them are trauma driven. Most of them are feel like they're alone in this world, so they haven't got there yet. They're still feeding off of trauma and childhood and different stuff like that. So, all right, okay, I need you to get up to this level, right? Stop thinking down here. Stop
What I'm saying is looking within. Stop
Right.
looking the outside sources and saying,
I'm
hey,
not
this
worried
is
about it.
wonderful man, it's
I don't
gonna
care.
fix everything. No, baby, you need to stop.
But
Fix
you-
yourself.
What do you bring to the table?
Right, exactly.
What do you bring to the table? That's a very fair question.
What do I bring?
No, not you.
Oh.
As an individual. But when you ask somebody, what do you bring to the table? Why is that question always snap off financially?
Why just it
Why does it always snap off financially? Why? Why do you have to make, why do you make $150,000 a year? Why?
It's like when you come, you're like, I don't want money. They're like, you don't want money.
Well, your emotions, materialistic,
Emotions?
your emotions, don't you have
They
to do
can't be.
material things to get your emotions
Depends on what you love.
riled up?
First of all, it depends. Here we go again. It depends on your maturity level and where you are in life.
Exactly, 100%. You were saying?
It depends on your love language. Your love language
That-
can be gifts.
That does bother me, because the love language is just starting. Like within the last 10, 20 years, maybe 15, it just started. Was our parents just talking about love language?
You ain't got
Huh?
money.
Yeah.
I agree.
It was love you that made you.
For sure. Absolutely. So you didn't have to worry about nobody giving you no language.
That is changing.
You didn't have to give it, yeah.
Started with when y'all said that culture started to get to.
What do you want?
Yeah, that's what, you know, changes our whole aspect on everything. So, you know, from the minority aspect, we're not putting our feelings on.
Right, right.
I don't want somebody with finances. I make
Yeah, sure, actually, what else is that?
I want somebody that comes home.
It's the
and
telephone.
Where's your pizza?
It's the telephone. It's social media.
Where's your pizza?
I'm an active service person, so I want a man that comes home and mows the lawn. And fixes my roof.
So you have to say that. But go ahead. Talk to me.
But then there's women,
other stuff too.
Talk to me.
Extracurriculars.
then there's
They
women
good at home.
that regardless whether they have a good job or not,
That'd be
they want to depend on their man. That's what the man is.
For like,
My
you say you
husband
like
used to support me and
Right.
men who
everything.
go big.
Right.
emotionally,
Where they sit
physically, financially, all of it.
So my question for you and you
I know I can be by myself.
is the simple fact that being independent, does that go away when you're in a relationship or do you keep it? Why? Why?
Be myself for 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
But when my husband is around, I need him to know that he's been a stay at home. So let me take my independence and put it to the side.
But my question,
Go to school.
piggyback off my question is, why do you feel like you need to be independent if you're in a relationship?
I watch my mom.
I have a life.
No, it's not.
Not in your relationship.
But as an individual, you can be. So it's two whole. You have to be whole. The individuality has to be whole, correct? You have to be a whole person before you and your husband come together, right? Correct?
Two independent people
Whole.
coming together as one, and that's what makes a relationship or for me a marriage.
Yeah. Well,
I need to get of knowing that he has done so well, but that I can just take myself and
right,
I have this title.
right.
And he trusts me that when I just I'm married, and I've been up
And I am thinking independent. I don't need to ask him every single thing. I got it.
Sure, absolutely, understood. So, no, go ahead. I'm listening to you. Oh,
But that's comfort, that they don't.
Oh, sure.
Both parties, once you know that you appreciate it and you grow together, that's what, every day, if I'm learning something, if it's, you know, if it's something outside or whatever the case, you come down, because you reflect on the day.
yeah, yeah.
You tell your pros, and then you make, it's not being independent, but you're doing it together, that one was, you know, that time was clicking, and after you're on, you got,
For sure.
and I mean, it hit us not too long ago that it got to that point, it was like,
Yeah.
you know, this dude was gone, and what happened?
Yeah,
And,
Yeah.
you know, when it hits home like that, then that's when you're like, damn, you gotta get it together. And that's what
Me and my husband.
we're trying to teach my daughter and my nephews and stuff like that, is to be, not be independent, but just
We need some.
to want to,
right. For sure. It's not a need at this point. Right.
Because
You learn.
Yeah.
you know, the TikToks and everything, what this, what that, you make money, but they can't take your knowledge and learning that,
Right.
and trying to hold on to that, again, that builds you as a person,
Yes, sir.
and you can turn around and, you know, do everything and anything.
For sure.
Piggybacking off of you, when it comes to being independent, I teach my children
Uh,
how to live without me.
Uh-huh.
Independence.
yeah.
If I don't teach them how to live without me, they're not gonna be independent. They're gonna depend on somebody, and that's where finding love in all the wrong places come in.
For
You
sure.
have to be independent. I don't
Absolutely.
care what nobody say, because in order for you to manage on your own, in which we all have to manage on our own. When my children leave my house, I don't want them to straight go into a relationship. No, I want you to live on your own, figure it out, get all your ducks in a row, and they're all not gonna be in a row. That's when
Life.
you find someone and they
Right.
come in and they add to you.
Yeah.
But we all have to be independent. I don't care what
Sure.
nobody says.
So I was fucking retarded. So now I want to ask this to the group. The word submissive.
Submission.
No,
Submission.
no,
Why- No, yes, I am.
don't get it's not just sexual.
No, it's not. It's not. You're absolutely right,
You
100%.
submit- you-
But what is it? Why do so many people take it in negative
Because
connotation?
they have it in a misconstrued way.
That's what
First
you look
of
at.
all, it's misconstrued.
You see it.
Second of all, it's just like how everybody else go into the Bible and they take words out and they put it into their own thoughts and it comes out to whatever they want it to be.
Right.
Exactly.
We can talk
Being
about that on.
being submissive is you being comfortable and you allowing yourself to trust someone and that's where the quotation or whatever the word is called, but being submissive is not bad. I'm submitting to you right now by being on this live,
Right.
and we doing all this.
Yeah.
Yes, that part. That's burning it down.
I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're coming from. And people need to hear what you're saying. They need to.
Huh?
But I know you.
Ah, yeah,
And
exactly.
it comes down to it at the same time.
But being submissive is not bad.
Yeah.
When you are, people go, like I said, everyone, I don't want to say everyone, because I don't want to put everybody in that bubble, but people go into, okay, well, I ain't gonna be submissive to this man. I'm not gonna be submissive to this woman. You have to be submissive to people regardless of what you do.
Because you look at it.
Day out.
Because you look at it. You're 9 to 5, ain't you?
Submissive to your damn boss. Because you want that.
Top of the food chain, you're submissive to some goddamn body.
I'm getting my check.
Hello? That stop sign?
Even when you
That
get
stop light?
mm-hmm.
You following something.
I'm not saying ain't enough. Yeah. Especially when we got vets in there
Submissive type person. I'm
that could get 100%.
So like with my kid, I always tell my husband, you can wear the pants, baby. I'll let you wear the pants. You need to remember who washes, irons, starches,
Period.
all that shit.
Stop
You
it.
It's a push
Stop
and pull.
No, stop it.
It's a push and pull.
If they don't respect it, stop it.
She's not saying that. She's not saying that.
Okay.
What I'm
That's
saying
everybody
is,
playing their
so
part.
with the kids, that's me. I deal with all the kids. With the bills, he does the bills and pays all the bills.
But
I'm like,
But it's a
even though
give
I
and
make
take.
more money, he's like, no, baby, your money is your money. That's play money. You wanna go on vacation, you wanna schedule stuff,
Yeah.
that's you.
absolutely.
So it's a push and pull.
Yeah.
You get what you need, he steps into your domain.
Right,
If he needs something, you step into his.
right,
It's a give and take, especially when you're in a relationship.
right.
But during that, that's a conversation.
It's a big conversation.
No,
A lot
the
of people are
conversation
afraid to have it.
has to be had from the
Who's
beginning.
having
And
the
it depends
conversation?
on the people you have.
Not,
Not
one
like,
thing,
okay,
one thing
it's not
people
like
need to
you have
stop
a
doing,
conversation.
understand this, one thing people need to stop doing
Gentlemen,
is having conversations with
Gina,
people outside of their relationship.
Mm.
Especially when shit's still fresh. When the wound is still open, stop talking to other people about it. You should be talking to that person, the person that opened the wound. If that person opened the wound, talk to him. Whether it was malicious or not, you should be talking to them
you
about it.
should talk to him beforehand. Before
Either way, before or after. There's no reason whatsoever for you to be calling your homeboy or your homegirl, telling them what's fucked up in your relationship.
we talking about
Especially if your best friend, this is the conversation we're gonna have with the Casamigos,
Okay. All right.
especially if your best friend or your closest friend is of the opposite sex.
Then they get a DM
Stop
or
it.
that woman in the DM.
In the DMs. I'm just saying.
Your best
Stop
friend that you've known since high school.
You're my best friend.
Mhm.
I'm not telling you anything that's going on in my relationship.
You shouldn't. That's
I
about-
may tell him,
Nah,
Or
that
him.
ain't, nope, that ain't how it works.
I'm telling her.
That ain't how it works. That's not how it works.
what, you should.
If best friends are telling each other the same things,
No.
right?
What?
Bullshit.
I don't tell it.
Male and female best friends are telling each other the same goddamn thing.
Whether she's male or female. Is it?
They telling each other,
Only your best friend.
they telling each other what's going on in lives. In each other's lives. Each other's lives.
No.
Whether I'm Usher,
No.
where we should have been together. But you hooked me up with your homegirl.
I'm talking to you. I'm not telling her the same thing I'm telling you.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I got a best friend for something different.
No, I'm not.
So every best friend's for something that every
No,
friend is
I'm
something.
not. There's no way in hell. I'm talking to you different, but I'm talking to her different, and I'm talking to her different. People like, period.
That's why I got one best
You
friend.
had
First of all,
a match.
There's no
I'm gonna
way.
talk to you
There's no
about
way.
Business.
Ain't no way in hell.
me and my husband's business. I'm gonna talk to you about how, I mean, not,
Okay, so let's narrow it down. How many best friends?
I have a best friend for something.
No, you have a best friend group.
So your situation, your best friends or situation?
I can't talk to this
So again,
friend
so
how I talk to this friend.
so our question is, how many masks do you wear?
Why it gotta be a mess? Why can't it
Ain't
be,
it though?
she's good with talking about this, He's good with talking.
No, they are good about that. They are good about that. But you as a man, what mask do you put on? What version of yourself do you put on when you go to that person?
I don't have to.
Do you put your pure self?
I don't have to.
Your pure self. Every time you go to somebody.
I'm about to have a female best friend. No,
But because that person right there, that person right there, look, hurt your feelings the next time you went to them. That's your best friend. Now, look right there. No, listen. Those three right there is your best friends.
So
All three of them is your best friends. Listen. All three of them are your best friends. All three of them are your best friends. Bottom line, we going foundation. We building the foundation. It's no mask. You're not taking anything off. This is you as pure. All three of them, you told them your story. But because of that one right there, you told that story. They went back and told somebody else. You stopped telling everybody else your story. So what you do is you put on a mask. You know, I'm fine. I'm good. I love life. But no, your life is fucked up. Knowing them two can fix it, but because of that fucked up person, you stop talking.
No, I don't.
I have no idea.
No, I
Most
don't.
people do.
No, I can talk to her family wise. I can talk to him business wise, and I can talk to her about my children. I can't talk to him about my children because he ain't got children. I can't talk to her.
Business wise, yes. Emotional wise, you can't separate the two. Am I lying?
What?
Business.
Business?
So you mean
I'll tell you what, if your emotions are in your business, that's fine. But there's not everybody that's okay with your emotions.
So let me
being
ask
in
you,
your business.
if them three right there,
Oh, you ready?
You know what I'm saying?
if them three right there is your best friends,
Okay.
and they emotional tied to you, they emotionally tied to you. You tell them everything.
Okay.
But that motherfucker right there
Yeah.
has went back and told everything.
Well, that's because you know your best friend. So if
That's
you
not
know
my
that he's
friend.
gonna go back and tell something, you might not tell
So,
him everything.
exactly. So I got a different friend for
Human beings,
I'm just
again, y'all getting ready to be in y'all 40s. Human beings,
I'm already there.
human beings do not think that way, especially growing up. When I leave high school, my nigga's my nigga. When I left college, or the shit that I did in college, she or he is still my dog. That's my road
You
dog.
know,
No matter what I tell them.
Why not?
the more mature you become,
What's that much maturity?
the more mature you become, some friends drop off.
Hey, I go back to the question. Do you take your mask off?
There is no mask.
Yes, it
No, there
is.
isn't. I just have a
If
different.
she's 100%,
something different.
With everybody she's with, she's not wearing a mask.
I'm always 100%. I'm just not really talking.
She's not wearing a mask.
I'm just not
I
really
got
talking
no-
to you.
That's all. I know that.
I'm just
I know.
not gonna talk
This
to
I
you
know.
about that situation
This I
because
know.
I know how you
I
are.
already know it.
But listen,
But
the reason why you,
Because
the
I'm
reason-
grown and I'm mature and I know
the
people are.
reason-
they
the
mature
reason why
with
we
you
crazy,
just because they, some of them,
because others,
and the other ones you gotta cut off. You hear me?
you don't have to
Already.
wear a mask.
Exactly what she said.
Every
Is this the one?
She was saying that she was saying.
No, that's what she said. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why you be pissed off at them, and when you want to buy
I agree with that.
I don't want
because
to.
they say no mental,
If you been my homeboy,
not talking about now.
no way.
Well,
Growing up,
Now,
I want to put hands on you because you changed up.
No way.
You ain't who
There's no
you
way
said
you're
you
gonna lose
was when you
touch
started
with
this
some
shit.
folks and then come back.
When you look me in my eyes,
Let's be.
you looked me in my eyes, and you told me who you was,
Y'all got somebody on your team right now.
and then you switched on me.
I guarantee you ain't.
I've been this who I am.
Some months, but soon as you got on goddamn phone with them, it ain't never like y'all never stopped talking. Hello?
Tim's.
Hmm?
Prime example.
Exactly.
Bro,
I met this man.
that's
in-
why everybody in this room,
2017?
majority of y'all in this room right now.
Yeah.
I ain't switched up.
When you walk through the door just then, I don't talk to him every other day.
Hell no.
I'll talk to him once a
Shit,
month.
no,
I
ain't
don't
seen
talk to him at all.
That nigga ain't seen him since the last time we was here for my house.
You know, she don't remember me, but no, just
Hey,
saying.
this is a goddamn beat.
She don't remember me, but I guarantee you when he walked in the door, it was like, It's nothing.
And
That's an
it's no
instigating motherfucker. It
It's
took
no
me
matter.
5 minutes to realize and remember his ass instigating as hell. But he does it. I don't take it personally. I'm not about to take what you say personally.
But that's growth, bro.
It is. I'm not about to take
That's
what you
growth.
tell me personally.
True.
Unless I need to hear it. Hello? When I need to hear it,
On top of that,
then I would take it personally.
On
But
top
it's
of that.
personally in a good way.
you've been
Not
lying
that
to
way.
me all this time.
Who?
So you've been covering up.
Why?
People.
Fuck them.
They
Let
do.
them ride.
They do it.
Let them ride.
People been lying to
Let 'em
you and covering up.
Let
You've
'em
been
ride.
wearing this other mask for so long.
How you know they lying?
Showing you a perception of who they should be.
How you know they lying?
But you wear a mask every day.
How you know they
No,
lying?
you don't.
Different shit, yes, you do.
That's where you go. First of all, that's where discernment comes in. Okay?
So you looked at me crazy when he said that.
No. When she was talking about just friends, we talking about me and you ain't friends.
No. At the outside
We
world.
way past friends.
Okay, so time out. Outside world, you put a mask on? You put a mask on out for the outside world?
What? Why not?
Do you put a mask on for the outside world? Yes or no?
Why not?
Yes or no?
Why not?
Yes or no?
If I'm going,
Yes or no?
hold on.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, because if I'm going for a job interview,
So you gonna put on
them motherfuckers don't be dumb.
Do not
if you want that goddamn
compromise myself. I have done it. I'm 40 now. I've done it
Don't act like.
for my adult ages. So we'll count from 18.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
For 20 years of my life,
Okay.
I made sure that everybody else was better than me.
No doubt. I
Right?
understand that. But you can't tell me.
And when I went to the corporate world, which is better than me, because the corporate world is better than me, right? I need to elevate because that's what society said. The only way that I can succeed in life and make sure everybody else in this room elevates in the black community is where I got to go through the corporate world.
This was one thing, hold on, since you said that, one thing we need to stop.
Okay, so let's stop wearing masks first off. Let's go, no. Before you go to me, cut that shit. How about we go back and cut the mask?
First of all,
Cut your goddamn mask off. Be who the fuck you are. When you walk in the door, no. When you walk in the door, I don't take shit. Okay? So when you walk in the door, say, don't sit in your car, say, I gotta take this shit because I gotta take this paycheck.
You ain't did it.
No, the fuck you don't.
You ain't did it.
Because guess what?
If you ain't did it, you was a real.
There's two goddamn platforms sitting right here that me and my brother make money off of. He don't see a goddamn dime, and I ain't put shit in our accounts. It's just sitting there.
I knew this was.
We was birthed in the era, and we was birthed in the crack era.
Who ain't been born in the 80s? Who wasn't born in the 80s?
born in the 80s.
Raise your hand.
Crack baby. Even if your parents was a part of it, your parents either sold it or was a product of it. So you a hustler within heart. You know what I mean? So for you to sit back and say, oh, man, this shit, this ain't for me. Yeah, it is. This is a part of your lifestyle. This is who you are. You are a hustler, period. So if you can't understand that you need to progress, you need to get past the bottom line. Your foundation ain't built because there wasn't a foundation to be built in the first place.
And that's why we gotta go to corporate America.
No, we don't have to.
We don't have to, but
You know why we don't
let's
have
go back to the twin. No, let's go back to the twin,
Tay,
right?
we don't have to because we have the knowledge, the wisdom to get us to the next level.
So if we got all that, then
Yes,
why-
we do right here.
Why are we?
We just don't know how to research it.
It's easily done. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Go ahead.
What if you like working for corporate America?
Have a good
You may not be working, you may not be wearing a mask, you may love your job.
You may love
Love your paycheck. Or you may love.
No, you look. That's the difference.
No, you may love your job and your paycheck. It does not necessarily mean you wearing a mask. It just means that you love what you're doing.
Yeah, that's-
Everybody don't want to do platforms.
Right.
Everybody can't do the same thing.
That is absolutely true. That is so. So for the people that don't, but for the people that love, for the people that love, for the people that love their situation, right? Why speak up? Why talk about the people that
Let me say that.
want to say something else, want to do something else?
Everybody gonna talk about.
Everybody know. The reason why I held this today is to show the employees versus entrepreneurs.
Oh,
This had nothing to do with my birthday. Today had nothing to do with my birthday.
No,
This had nothing to do with me.
you're right.
This showed me if you was able to support the people, because this was the thing. If you was able to support the people that started from the bottom. I wanted to see how many people would listen to the voice. You can't listen to the voice, then what's the point? So we go back to your point. Yeah, you love the corporate world. Say that
It's not.
and stay on and stand on it. Entrepreneurship is not.
It's a very ugly world.
It's ugly.
It's
I've been in this shit for 3 years, and I tell you right now, nope. I
it's a
guarantee
long grind.
it's a lot of people that would not. I got 4 kids, nobody, and 2 baby mamas.
It's true.
Nobody would love to live the life that I do. But the reason why I do it is not for the mothers of the children. It's for the next generation, not just my kids.
Yeah, it's not
But
right
their
now.
children.
It's not right now.
Not even for their children.
But
I have nieces and nephews
Oh.
that I don't even know.
he's
You know what I mean? So I'm sorry. I'm
no, you're good. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No,
See,
what
you
you're
going,
saying,
sis. You going hold
You're saying that-
yeah, you going around the corner.
when it comes down
She be
to,
crying by the time we leave here. She knew.
if it
She don't
comes
even
down,
know.
if it comes down to,
She has no.
don't let him goddamn bully. Don't let him do that.
Don't let
The kids don't slack.
See,
You be an entrepreneurship, better contractor.
We're not talking about that today. We're not talking about that. No. No.
but as soon as I say, but as soon as I say, I'm taking the kids.
No.
This is another question I want to ask all mothers. This is a question I want to ask all mothers.
Mother,
All right.
in the room, raise your hand.
Better be
Wait.
Tread light.
Question is,
Q&A.
yeah, we have.
It's Q&A.
So my question to mothers.
I missed that. Mothers in the head.
Tread light.
You on my
Tread light?
friend?
Ain't no tread light. Ain't no tread light.
Are you on
So-
my? Yeah.
Dad is self-sufficient. Dad is self-sufficient on his own, want to do his own thing. And dad wants to pull the kids out of the system.
Oh, I'm cool with that.
Oh,
Pull me out of the system.
not even.
But you're not in
A lot
a
of people in
situation.
the matrix.
Okay? I want to move, not only wants to pull them out of the school system. Okay, first off, let's get that out of the way.
It's called homestead.
Homeschool,
Homestead.
homeschool, homeschool. Me.
Hell yeah.
It does matter. No. It does matter. It does matter what you say. Homestead. So, homes, yes, I do. I have plenty of it. That's why I want to do it. That's why we moved. That's why I'm asking this question. So homestead, would you allow your significant other or you
I'm gonna answer.
to homeschool, homestead your child
Yes,
versus putting them in the school system?
yes.
Hold on, please go.
But if you can financially do it, then yes.
If you can financially do it, yeah.
Let's go back and state what you said the father was. He was self-sufficient. Well, give me.
And the money. First of all, you need to know myself.
Okay.
No, because.
Miss Jones, is everybody Miss Jones on this campus? Miss Jones.
He could be self-sufficient, but he can have a mental.
Okay, so
give me
if he comes, no, listen,
Everything.
if he comes to you and says, I want to homeschool my kids,
No.
who said no?
If he's mental,
No.
if he has mental problems.
No, hell no. No, okay, so no. In your own household. No. It can't be that because everybody's backstory and the 2 seaters that sit here off of your situation.
Oh, no, yeah.
See, Miss Jones is in a different situation because she has a baby daddy that is self-sufficient They can take care of themselves and the children and make sure that they're homeschooled and homeschooled correctly. The reason why they making A's and B's right now. Mhm. No, come on. What and to add to this, I'm not saying that they're not, that the mother is not doing a great job. Okay, I'm not saying that they're not doing a great job. Okay, I'm just saying that the parents mutually decided to take them out of the school system because the father or the other significant parent, dads included,
Because negative.
moms is more self-sufficient. They're doing what they want to do, entrepreneurship. They're able to travel and teach them on their own without the school system behind them. Would you allow your kids to leave your eyesight as mothers? Because I normally ask mothers, would you be able to leave your kids' eyesight to let them ride with their dad for this period of time?
No, I'm just saying, I don't want to take mine out of school.
Me too.
But because of my husband and I both need to work, that's why they're in school. But if we could financially do it, they'll be out there shithole.
So first of all,
I like that.
the school system is not for us.
Hello.
Number one. Number two, if my husband says, hey, yeah, I want to do this, and that. Well, babe, what are you going to do? Well, I want to be a truck driver and I want to teach our children to be part of this fleet. Hell yeah, let's go, because you don't need school to be part of this fleet.
Hello.
You don't need no well, you do need certifications, but we can pay for that.
But to counter that, to counter that. So if I come to you and say, okay, they need this set curriculum.
Who are you?
I'm government.
Well, first of all, I'm off the grid.
What week?
First of all,
okay, so time out.
I don't care about
We all minorities in this group. Okay, so in this, you know what the hell? Shut the fuck up.
This is the certification I need. This is
So
the
listen,
certification my children need.
no, I just want to get you. I want to get you an educational background before we get any further. Before you start talking out, I'm gonna pull mine.
I don't need an education.
Yes, you will.
Not your education.
No, yes, you will. Because if you don't know the laws, the government can come lock your ass up if you don't send your child to school for the right proper amount of time.
So first of
And
all,
if you don't have them in the right curriculum, when you homeschooling them, they are considered adults at a young age, which means
not to fuck your life up. Because first of all, I had a home birth.
No, she's nowhere.
My child
did
does
have
not have. I didn't. My child does not have a birth certificate, so my child ain't got to do nothing that the government says.
First of all, you did lie to your son because your son has a birth certificate, and on top of that, you got $1 million in your son's birth certificate that you didn't sign him up for. We'll talk about that later. That's a whole different subject. We will get canceled right now. Talk about Social Security. Okay, we're not about it with no service.
But yeah, I don't. If we already have a foundation, my husband has a fleet. This is the only education my children need is what we teach them. What
Absolutely.
we want them to know,
But
and then they need these certifications for this truck driver.
But in the state of Alabama, you will have to have a curriculum, or they will deem them as non-diplomacy.
Yeah.
Which means they are part of the 13th Amendment.
But your children and you and your family are still gonna be operating with the same government that you don't like. And what if?
And I don't like it. And I don't like it. And see, so besides what Mrs. Jones is saying.
There's no such.
That's what baby daddy said. He wants to live off the
Whoa.
grid.
Goddamn, baby, that's not supposed to be baby daddy. Mr. Jones, yeah.
My baby was born on the
Your
book.
baby, what I'm saying is, what you speaking of is true. Everything is true. But behind the scenes of that, every birth certificate has a longevity lifespan. Because we're business entrepreneurs, we don't want to touch ours because they're taxing it. So
I'm trying to get over here.
everything. It is, bro. It's over.
You just caught all the Jones.
Every Jones known to man. Oh, you good, bro?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let that ride.
Oh, you don't give a fuck about nothing. See? And this is why he only does. Yeah, mama got. I know. Oh, I know. I know exactly.
Okay, what's not really, I feel. Well, I like this.
No, go ahead. We still live. Go ahead. We still live. We just had a misconception because somebody thought that everything was underneath the same.
Your kids out from an environment that they're used to, that's for to them that's normal. That can cause just as what we want, that can cause other things. Their mental, they can their social life, they can really just mess because
Yes, man.
it can because they,
Are you serious?
my middle son, his twin, was I used to call him, you used to call him Touch Bar. When during COVID, I'm sorry, I do this. That's why I don't talk.
That's
But
why.
what I'm saying is, when my man, he struggled bad with his mental. He'll lock himself in. I said, you call Jabari because he is struggling. He hated being in the house. COVID, when I had to homeschool him, and that's why I'm see it on Facebook. I tried to turn, I have an extra bedroom in my house. I turned it into a classroom. I remember that. I said, just to give him some type of normal. He missed friends. He missed teachers. Here was
the thing with Bart, because Bart tell me every morning. My son, I'm sorry, you're right. My son tells me every morning, I don't want to go to school. I don't like people. I want to do the same things that we did when we were sitting right here in the living room, because I get to get my work done quicker.
Now that worked for my youngest son, only because he doing his teachers, he want to be done. He don't want you to stress.
See, now that's how the
let me get it done so I can go play. Or let me get this done so I ain't got to play.
I feel like it's case by case basis.
It is. Not for every child.
I have 3 children. I cannot do the same thing.
See, your baby girls,
So-
if you pull them out of school now, they will have animosity towards you.
So
if we pull the youngest 2 out, man, what? And we tell them all nothing. You ain't got to school. You ain't got to go to school.
So first of
There's
all,
no homework,
it's because
and we going to travel. Man, they ain't give a fuck about school. And they friends. Fuck their friends. You see all that shit on it?
teaching is not my lane.
our children
Man, I'm all about teaching.
Our children are conditioned because I have a
They're
12-year-old.
conditioned.
They're conditioned to going to school. I have a 1-year-old. If I do what I want to do with them, my 1-year-old right now, they're fine. So until they get out of the house, I have to keep doing what I'm
No,
doing.
you do not.
I don't want them to have those situations. I don't have to.
You have more education than all 6 of their teachers combined.
I hate it.
He has more education than all 6 of them teachers combined. The bullshit that they teach them in schools, the only reason why they teach them is because it's still 1900s.
And what do we do? When they come home, they tell us, we ask them every day.
So listen,
We teach our
the
children.
reason why our kids get on IEPs is because they look at their teachers and say, that's wrong. That ain't right. I don't get it. So you mean to tell me that I have to do a whole page of 2 times 2 is 4 when my mama and my daddy just taught me 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. But I gotta go through this whole pyramid of explaining why my answer, The reason why they do this is because Americans think they need to be on the same wavelength as Asians. Asians have been on this, we know, have been on this, we had to walk in their classrooms in 2010. They was already 5-6 years above us.
African students. Oh, yeah. Their average education level is community college too. Here in America, it's like third grade.
But that goes back to our food as well. It's lunch.
So a dramatic. So we go from 29 out of 32 countries education level. We go from 29 to 32. We go from 1 to 29 within 5 years. Do I need to leave now?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying if you want to, you got to switch.
Stop here. You must take it.
Your man.
Okay, I'm coming. So we go from, I'm on my way. That means your ass need to go there.
No.
1 through 29. Switch. You ready?
Okay. I'm
Go.
always ready.
Well, sit your ass down, man. 'Cause I ain't gonna stop till you sit your ass down.
Huh?
I ain't gonna stop till you sit your ass down. You are not hold the motherfucker. Okay. So number 1, sweet. Sweet.
I'm talking about school.
School. Sweet.
Korea. What?
No, it's not.
Korea. Okay, so it was Sweden, Korea, and then it was like so top 10, all Asians.
Why are they up there?
Why they up there? They do one curriculum a day.
And what they teach?
Math,
Go ahead, hold it.
math, Monday.
Oh,
Science. So they go. They go from 8 to 2, and they teaching them what's going on to the next level. We teach our kids in elementary school. We teaching our kids algebra. You're not gonna. The fuck.
You're not gonna use it unless you use it
In the school system. We teaching them memory.
Unless you're an engineer.
So yeah, we getting on the Asian culture, but we still transitioning and moving in 1900 series. So
basically, they teach what they gonna be doing.
everything that they do is because of what's gonna happen for the future. Everything that we do is for everything that's gonna happen for the past.
That's education for money.
They actually teach it. Versus us, what we doing is, so basically, no, what's my man name? What's my name? They got all the HBCU
My
colleges.
cousin was an engineer.
Rockefeller said, I need employees, not entrepreneurs.
But I didn't finish.
I need a school system to produce factory workers
So do you feel like you like?
versus free thinkers.
Absolutely not.
That's what they teach.
What do you do for work?
Me? I am
And in America, who has changed that curriculum?
me.
The only thing that changed was
Me.
we can't get from America. We can't we can't leave from America.
America.
We gotta-
Same. I don't understand what the miscommunication is. I don't understand what the miscommunication is.
Yeah,
I think money.
people that ain't got no education.
I thought it was cheap for 5 sheets. From what's your eight?
So I have to say entrepreneur
Oh, still, yeah.
to make money?
Put the phone down,
So,
son.
like,
Or no, it's not just YouTube. YouTube. It's not just YouTube. It's YouTube. It's not just
Instead of saying,
I'm an option.
oh, okay.
I'm an option within myself. I'm more dangerous than you could ever imagine.
You know what? I think I really got the other.
Yeah, I know, because you don't know me.
That's okay.
That's why so when I say me, she's like, what? It's me.
She was, I was asking what he do for me, and I'm like, you know,
But you know what, I feel that most of us that have that majority that does have education, we are more likely to.
It's all about the inventor.
I did.
Anything for us in America, it's all about dance, TikTok, next, do the next trend.
Get it in there. What's that? Is it weird?
Well, you don't smoke. You don't smoke.
Everything is a trend.
That's not weird.
But TikTok wasn't created for us. TikTok wasn't created for us.
No. Not at all.
Shit, but I learned a lot of that. I
It's
learned
not
garden.
created for us. It was not created for the United States of America.
And that's why
Regardless
the
of how much
United States of America don't want us on it because we learned it too much.
They will ban it eventually.
Hello.
There's no
They're
reason
trying to
why.
ban it now.
Yeah. But
Not yet. Not
why?
Because
Why
we
wasn't
learned
it
it
great?
too much.
Not
I
true.
don't learn how to garden. Start my own garden off of TikTok. They don't
But
want
you couldn't have
that.
learned that before.
Hello.
No.
Better-
I want
Hey,
studying.
I guarantee you.
I'll wait.
I want studying.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
I'll
you're
wait.
supposed to know you're supposed to eat
I have more
strawberries.
patience than you can ever imagine.
That's
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Now,
Let me explain something to you. I have more patience than you can ever imagine.
now, yeah. At first, you used to put that
You
down.
know that.
No, yeah.
You know, not before I started to study. But I don't.
Did y'all, hold on.
because I'm
Did y'all
not-
know that you're supposed to eat the whole strawberry?
No.
You're not supposed to pick the leaves off.
Why not?
That's not hard. That's
I told you.
No, you can't take this.
Yes, you can.
Who told
He,
you?
he just told me that night. You can eat.
Why?
eat this shit off.
Because you got it from his daddy.
Huh?
And you told
For
him.
the nutritional value of
What if you don't
strawberry.
want it?
You don't have to eat it.
There you go.
But that's just like a banana. You
Oh,
can, you
yeah.
can drink the banana peel.
Oh, time out. They didn't get that bar since home.
Yeah, we heard it.
No, they didn't get that. Because Goofball talking.
But that's the
No
same as
garden.
potato, sweet potato, regular
Healthy
potato.
strong.
Because it's more.
But they teach us not to do that.
But when they tell you to eat the baked potato, what they
You
say?
said drink a
You said
banana.
drink.
You
And
take the
when you
banana,
eat,
you boil it, and then you drink whatever comes from the banana. And if you want, you can take the banana peel and put it in a blender and drink it.
so when you eat it, so when you just grab a banana,
I have a question. Because you can eat the whole strawberry. Do you eat the whole strawberry?
Yeah, I do.
You can also eat the placenta.
Yeah, I did that. I did that.
Yes, if they eat.
But, oh, time out. But did you know that? You didn't know that.
yeah, one just. That's
If we did it without knowing.
Right. Right.
Who you?
No, I turned my. He would. I did.
This was listen. This nigga was sleep. He don't remember shit. This nigga was sleep. That's what it is.
Just like that, y'all
Banana.
We're not,
We're not supposed to drink vegetables.
hey,
I'm trying to.
hey, but you don't
I got
have,
a 1-year-old. I just started.
but you don't have to.
That's what keeps the.
That helps I understand that. I got that. I got that. It increases the production, and the baby's not suffering, and increases the production and the flow. I got that. But that doesn't mean we have to.
So, yeah, you are saying like other things that the more you think of it, you start to do.
No, I actually didn't hear you. I wasn't.
That's what I'm studying right now.
Will it cause regular action? No, it won't.
It was just a fact.
No, it won't.
I made my own plan.
Then who saw that?
My
Like,
consistent.
what? You full of shit.
Faster than
What?
any other.
How's that our fault? Because you choose not to do it. Huh? I can suck the titty. I don't want that to come out. Titty when I'm sucking it.
Let me tell you something. Drinking breast milk is the best thing that you ever do.
Why?
You drink
Why?
breast milk, right? Let me tell
I
you
don't. I'm not so tolerant. I don't drink any milk at all.
breast milk does not have lactose in it.
What?
Breast milk don't got
That
lactose.
doesn't mean I'm going to tell everyone that just had a baby.
You eat pork,
Ask, you know, the lactate, they might cut you
Do
out.
you eat pork?
Yeah.
So why you don't drink breast milk?
Why don't I? Because I like pork. I don't like breast milk. That's why.
And let me tell you something. That's where you've been conditioned by the white people to eat all
It has absolutely nothing to do with white people. Actually, it's not your buck up.
Drink breast milk is only nasty to men because it comes from our bodies and it's bodily
It's not
fluid.
nasty. We didn't say it was nasty.
But that part, you eat coochie, so how you can't drink?
Finish. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Okay, but no you sticking your dick in all these children. But you can't drink breast. But can't, but.
I said I don't choose to. It's a choice.
That will kill your ass. You was something.
You walk the under count. Legs and arms.
So I don't know how to take. Yeah.
But I ain't know shit.
Why let your wife or your girlfriend or your baby mama be into the baby? That part.
Hey.
Which is actually sweet. It is.
Sweet to who?
Exactly.
First of all, let me tell you something. Breast milk is sweet to a person
So is it different
whose
on that?
palate is correct. Your palate ain't correct. You're sitting there drinking that beer.
What you talking about?
So you mean tell me just because he's drinking a beer, his taste buds is fucked up to
First
the
of
point
all,
that he no.
humans eat sugar. Sugar does not. It's first of all, we ain't even supposed to be eating sugar like that.
Why you ain't supposed to eat sugar?
Because sugar is man-made.
Breast milk and stuff.
Is it?
Yes, we're supposed to be eating.
Sucrose ain't made by nature.
We're supposed to be eating bitter.
Sucrose ain't made by nature. Sucrose ain't made by nature.
I don't even.
Are you talking about sugar that's man-made?
Sucrose ain't made by nature. It's sugar.
But which sugar?
Sprite. I ain't even drinking water.
It depends on
Milk.
who makes
So
it.
you have white
So
sugar,
if
you have
nature,
brown
does
sugar.
nature does not, you didn't answer my question. Does nature make sucrose or not?
Fuck, which one is sucrose? Sucrose is.
Sugar.
But glucose turns into sugar.
Yes,
So
it
which
does.
one are you talking about?
So when you eat an apple, is that not
Okay, so
nature
that-
sugar?
That's nature sugar.
All right, so it's
That
made by
sugar is
nature.
good sugar.
Okay. But who is saying that if you eat this apple versus just because you're sucking on titty and getting natural breast milk,
So what I'm saying is our palates are not from when we were babies. Our palates got all different types of chemicals on them. Our palates have all the negative sugar on them. We're supposed to be eating bitter foods. We're supposed to be eating herbs. We're supposed to be eating natural fruit. Because we have not been eating those and we've been conditioned to eat these processed foods and stuff like that. Our tongue palates are not used to what we are supposed to actually be eating.
so just because I've been eating what my folks told me to eat
What
and
food?
what they, my folks, my parents,
Okay,
thank you. Who said that?
but you have to unlearn to relearn
Why?
because that's the pork. I was raised on neck bones. I'm not supposed to be eating neck bones.
Why not?
That's pork. That's bad for us. That's pig eat
So bacon is
everything.
bad.
What?
Bacon is bad.
Hell yes.
So-
You eating bacon?
Stop eating.
Hold on.
No, it ain't to no extent. Pork is not for us. Pork is pig. That's animal
So you
meat.
never eat bacon in your life?
Yes, but I had to unlearn to relearn. I unlearned eating bacon
Why unlearn?
They came up with
because
How do you unlearn?
shit, you train your mind not to eat that stuff no
So
more.
you tell yourself not to eat bacon.
Hell yes.
Absolutely. What if I don't?
I don't want parasites. I don't want my gut health to be.
So you eat salmon.
Yes, but I
How?
have to unlearn to eat salmon, but I'm human. I make mistakes, so
So
I
everybody else in here? You ain't in? You ain't in? You ain't in? You ain't in?